And the annual CMSC also offers metrologists a chance to participate in the Society's certification program.
Big deal.
In which they can demonstrate proficiency with basic principles via a written exam, that's a level 1, and then a hands-on assessment with an articulated arm portable CMM, that's a level 2. To tell us more about the group's certification program and these exams and assessments, we're happy now to welcome this month's guest to CMSC Corner. Randy Gruver of Boeing is the chair of the Society's certification committee as well. Randy, welcome back to Quality Digest Live.
Yeah, hi Mike, hi Dirk, good to be back.
Yes, of course. Thank you for joining us and telling us a little bit more about CMSC and about certification. So can you briefly start by telling our viewers what's entailed in the level 1 and level 2 assessments?
Yeah, the level 1 assessment is, it's an online cognitive assessment. About 196 questions, covers 5 duty areas, typical to most portable 3D measurement systems. And then the level 2 is a performance-based, as you mentioned. So with a portable arm or now with a laser tracker as well, your performance, collecting a series of measurements on a test artifact, are assessed. So the performance really does speak to your ability to interpret the drawings, decode GD&T, collect all of the data measurements that are required during a typical measurement operation.
And Randy, you mentioned that the level 2 certification, that's the actual hands-on hardware thing, covers a portable CMM. I think you said now you've recently added laser trackers. What other equipment is the committee considering adding for the level 2 in the future?
Yeah, scanners. Yeah, next on our agenda are scanners. We've had some initial conversation. Post-processing of the scan data is kind of a major component of scanners. So there'll be some complexity that we'll have to work through on the best methods to assess somebody's proficiency at processing the data. But scanners definitely next on our agenda.
Now that's laser scanners mounted to, let's say, like a portable arm or any kind of scanner, laser or white light or structured light, whatever.
I'd say yes.
Okay, there we go.
We like that. Succinct answer, that's right. Well, now Randy, in your work with Boeing, you really have a front row seat into the kinds of manufacturing and assembly processes that really call out the importance of personal certification. So from your perspective, what do you see as the key benefits to your company, to Boeing, in having certified metrologists on staff?
Yeah, you know, there's just a never-ending quest to drive efficiencies into manufacturing processes, and certainly the acquisition of data that confirms the build and to the digital data set is a really important element in the manufacturing process. So driving efficiencies into the manufacturing process is a key component that I think 3D metrology certification can help support that. And then there's another facet too, and that's the personnel development piece. So it provides a path for folks to grow their skills and is a great differentiator, or can be, with regards to potential work assignments and opportunities.
And that was, I would imagine that was one of the primary reasons why you and certain people on the CMSC certification committee really came together a few years back and really began this process of engagement with the industry to really launch a certification program. Is that correct?
Yeah, it is. We really wanted to provide a path for folks to demonstrate their skills to an industry standard. A level of proficiency that is marketable. It's a portable credential. A real important element is our code of ethics that all of our folks that apply for level 1 are required to commit to following. And then the recertification process every 5 years requires activity in the field, performing the work, and or attending conferences, continued education. So all of those things that enhance your ability to perform well in the world of metrology are elements within the certification.
And I know that you and the committee worked very hard earlier this year, because we talked about it and we covered it to some extent, to complete a 24-page handbook on the program. So when users get that handbook and it's available online, what will they learn, and what will they learn about the process to becoming certified?
Yeah, the handbook is a terrific resource. I use it all the time. When I get questions, I go to the handbook just to make sure I answer correctly. So the handbook details a little bit of the history, when we started this process, some of the process steps we've gone through to make sure this is an academically sound and structured certification. Also, all the steps needed for application, for recertification. You'll find the code of ethics. You'll find the list of proctor sites where you can arrange to take your level 1 assessment if you're not able to participate at one of the conferences each year. So all of that information is there. All the different personal development hours that can be earned to support recertification are also listed in the handbook. So we print those out and make them available at the show each year. And then, of course, it's always available at cmsc.org for download.
That's right. Well, Randy Gruver, thank you for joining us. Randy Gruver of Boeing and the Coordinate Metrology Society. Thank you again for joining us. As Randy mentioned, www.cmsc.org is the place to go to check out information about the Coordinate Metrology Society, the handbook, the upcoming show, a lot of great stuff on that site, so make sure you check it out. Randy, thanks again for joining us, and if we don't see you before then on the show, we'll see you in July in Park City.
All right, thank you.
Thanks again, Randy. Talk to you soon.